I am an entrepreneur, happens to also be an institutional investor. I founded Notion back in 2009 after we'd had a big exit with my partners, and here we are, 15 years later. We're running 8 funds, billion under management. We invest in a startup every week. Part of our journey, I think it was probably 3 years ago, a lot of our we've invested in like over 500 founders. So a lot of those founders want to get access to investing in the things that we invest in. We're spending millions of pounds and using a lot of technology to source the hottest founders that are in the B2B marketplace within Europe. And how do we facilitate that in a way that makes perfect sense for all the parties? You became this like gem for us where Mara arrives and says, okay, look, this is how we can facilitate a structure that enabled our founders and CEOs to put some of their money to work into some of the opportunities that we were creating. That's how it started. And like all relationships, you either have a good experience or a bad experience, and then transaction of money between counterparties, no more is that important than that relationship's founded on trust, people that you can rely on, the ability to be flexible. And so from that, we have an operations team that are quite hard to satisfy. When we wanted to start doing SPVs, it was like, what you really want to do is sit down with Mara. These are the people that we work, they're unbelievably reliable, we trust them explicitly. And that opened up this new opportunity for us to start doing SPVs.
Got to remind myself. No, as I said earlier, I think relationships not just form, but strengthen over time, because not only do you know what you're going to get, you trust what you're going to get, how a relationship is going to behave and manifest, but also it does that time and time again. It's unbelievably reliable. And I think when we're trying to operate at speed and we're trying to get these very busy, powerful people to converge on a transaction, in investing in a person company that's got no revenue, that's really hot in the market, and we're trying to compete with other investors, you want to be able to do that fast, you want to be able to do it reliably. The founder doesn't want that much friction. The investors want ease to work within that transaction. In order to bring those stakeholders together, then Mara ticks all those boxes. We trust them, they're reliable, they've got really low friction in terms of those counterparties transacting together, and it just brings the relationship to life. I think we've got a lot of staying power, but also we can build a lot of our business on top of Mara, which I'm really excited about.